How does Satan attack an on-fire Christian? Satan will attack the on-fire Christian with everything in his arsenal. If outright trials and tribulations do not work, he will employ subtle distractions and excuses to slowly quench your original fire. Here's some of the tricky techniques Satan will use to try to quench your sensitivity to the Spirit. Number 1, busyness. If Satan can't make you bad, then he'll make you busy. Sometimes people get so entangled in the web of life that they stop spending time with God. Working, shopping, making dinner, going to soccer practice, and watching TV can make your life so hectic that it's impossible to keep your fire burning bright. If you want to keep the fire hot, make God your first priority. Seek first His kingdom and His righteousness, and then all these things will be given to you as well. Matthew 6:33. Number 2 is tiredness. I have a friend who was once on fire for God. He regularly went out witnessing, and he was excited about being a Christian. But sadly, he's now living in sin and never goes to church. When I asked him why he was no longer serving God, he told me, "I just got tired of resisting all the temptations." Some people become tired of going to church or of reading the Bible. This attitude produces apathy. 2 Thessalonians 3:13 says, "Never tire of doing what is right." Number 3 way that Satan attacks people is through self-pity. When things begin to go wrong, Satan quickly attacks the emotions by whispering thoughts of insignificance and inferiority. As the on-fire Christian begins to listen, self-pity wells up and quickly strangles the fire. Self-pity occurs when someone removes their eyes from Jesus and starts focusing on their problems. Don't feel sorry for yourself. Quote Philippians 4:13, "I can do everything through Him who gives me strength." Number 4 is discouragement. A newly born-again Christian enthusiastically begins to share the gospel with others. When there's little or no response, it's easy sometimes to get discouraged. The original fire begins to go out, leaving nothing but a memory of the first fervor. But don't be discouraged. Jesus is with you. He promised, "Never will I leave you, never will I forsake you." Hebrews 13:5. Another attack of Satan is worry. What am I going to eat tomorrow? What am I going to wear? Am I going to have enough money? These tiny everyday questions can act as a fire extinguisher. Stop worrying. God is going to take care of you. Do not worry about your life, what you will eat or drink, or about your body, what you'll wear. Matthew 6:25. The 6th way Satan distracts us is through distractions. The world around us demands our attention through cell phones, email, television, music, newspapers, advertisements. It's all too easy to be distracted from spending time with God. These distractions can quickly snuff out one's enthusiasm for serving God. Keep your eyes on Jesus instead of on distractions. Let us fix our eyes on Jesus, the author and the perfecter of our faith. Hebrews 12:2. Number 7 is strife, jealousy, envy, and fighting. Such is the currency of the devil's realm. Since the beginning of time, Satan has been stirring up strife. Wars, murders, and church splits all stem from this deadly disease. The fire of God cannot fall when people are bickering with one another. The solution to strife is to walk in love with those around you. For where envying and strife is, there is every evil thing. James 3:16. And the 8th way that Satan attacks people is through unforgiveness, bitterness, and hate. Your spiritual passion for God cannot coexist with your unforgiveness towards others. An old saying tells us that love is blind, but I think hate is even more blind. Hate can actually prevent you from seeing reality. When you build a wall of bitterness around your heart, it cuts you off from God's blessing and guidance. Unforgiveness blinds you to what life is really like. If you walk in unforgiveness, you walk in the dark. The Bible says, "Whoever loves his brother lives in the light, and there is nothing in him to make him stumble. But whoever hates his brother is in the darkness and walks around in darkness. He does not know where he is going because the darkness has blinded him." 1 John 2:10 and 11. So how can we resist these cunning strategies of the devil? First, we must recognize what the great deceiver is attempting to accomplish. Each of these potential fire extinguishers take our minds off of Christ and place the focus on ourselves. So the solution is to be continually focused on God. If we submit to God and resist the devil, the Bible promises that the evil one is going to flee from us. James 4:7.